Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Studio Talk with Coal Region Explorer. Today we're just going to be hanging out here. We're going to be talking about some new technology that was sent to me to try out. So let's crack on and see what they're about. We're here to discuss a little bit about the drone here. This is Ralph over here. He's a DJI Mini 4K. As you see, put away, packaged nicely at the moment. We got the controller, we got batteries, and of course, got a shout out to the merch company there. Rise above and crack on. We got the Coal Region Explorer. Don't forget, coffee is cheaper than therapy. But that's not what we're here for today. We're not here for therapy. We're here to discuss these things right here called ND filters. And exactly what I got these for and what they're going to do. So as we're discussing these ND filters right here, I got 4 different ones in here. So we're going to go over a little bit about what they do and exactly what their qualities are. So the ND8, which is this first one right here. Alright, so that's for cloudy and mostly cloudy days. So then we'll move over to which is the ND16, which is the second one right here. That one will be used for partly cloudy days or mostly sunny days. So partly cloudy, mostly sunny, we'll use it for that time and stuff, So then moving on to the next one right here where my thumb is, that's the ND4. So the ND4 is the dawn to dusk one. I tried that out as well. I tried all these out today, and you'll see those videos here in a moment. And the ND32, which is the last one right here that I tried, that's for bright light and sunny conditions, which I didn't have any of that today when I was out doing my test flights here with Ralph. So to give you a little example on what they do, you pop off the lens cover there. You see you'll have the actual gimbal and the lens right there. So let me move the coffee out the way, and we'll show you how that goes on there now. So I'm going to try to do this without knocking the tripod over that's in front of me here. So I'm just going to take a random ND filter like that, right? So it typically just goes right over the lens like that, and it clips right on around the back. So pretty simple usually. And as you see, it's clipped in there in the back around the gimbal, and it covers up the lens. And of course, with touching it with your fingers, you're going to want to wipe that off then. But what that supposedly does, it filters the light better and gives me a better quality picture. And I showed you how that goes on there kind of simply, even though I'm still learning. We're going to take comparison right now to the ones with the filters and one without the filters. So alright, so the first flight with the ND8, we're going to do the same pattern a few times. We're going to rise up to the same altitude. We're going to go up to 95 feet that is. Okay, we're going to look directly at the sun first. That's looking towards Cole Township. I'm out here on Independence at the old Rite Aid. And we'll do a quick 360 pan. As you see, it's brightening up a little bit better right there. Again, this is the ND8. I mean, it doesn't really make a big difference, and looks a little out of quality if you ask me, especially when we look down at the old Rite Aid where the light's actually shining. I mean, it does pull out the sunset colors just a little bit different. This is for a cloudy, mostly cloudy day, so kind of what we have going on here if you really look around. Alright, our next flight is with the ND16. This one is for partly cloudy or mostly sunny days. Again, we're going to start looking directly at the sunset here, and we're going to do that same altitude. We're going to do that 360 pan, kind of up and down with the gimbal here at the moment. A little bit brighter than the last one in my opinion. Does look pretty good though. About all the same there, I mean, same pattern, and it looks pretty good. But I don't know if it's for the right setting or for what I'm doing now. Again, I'm only recording in 27K, so this isn't 4K quality at the moment. Maybe that might have something to do with it. But yeah, you can see the old Rite Aid and everything. That brings it out pretty good. Alright, on to our next flight with the ND4. This is the dawn to dusk one, which is kind of getting the dusk right now at this time of day. It's a little after 4:30. Again, the same flight pattern, the same height. Same little pan around. I'll bring the gimbal down a little bit more. It is bringing that out a lot better quality right there though. The detail on that's real nice. Again, it's only 27K here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's brighter. Definitely is. City of Smoking is very active here at this time of day. But yeah, there it is. The ND4. Only thing I noticed was an issue was a lens glare at the very beginning when we were looking at the sun. But other than that, like I said, this looks pretty good here, don't it? Now we're moving on to the ND32. This one's for bright light and sunny conditions, which kind of aren't what it is at sunset. But I just still wanted to throw it on there just to see what would happen. But no lens flare, glare, or anything like that. Well, there it is. No, that's a truck right there. That wasn't no glare. Alright, awesome looking so far. Like I said, we're at the same height. We're going to spin around a little bit slower. See, look at there it goes. It grabs. Kind of like it don't have a filter on it at all. So you can see a little bit more there. It is a really foggy day out here in the smoking coal region of Pennsylvania. But yeah, it's okay quality. Again, I'm only recording in 27K. I want to make that quite clear. But it does look pretty good. But probably a lot better if I flew it in the right conditions for it. And there we are. The same exact flight, the same exact pan around. What's your opinions on the ND32? And we cannot forget we have to take all the lenses off and try just a normal flight with the regular lens on there. No filter whatsoever. And this will be the final one of the day, the last one I did, so it is a little bit darker out. As you see, it's doing the same thing the 32 did it. You zoom down, it kind of focuses in a little bit better. We'll do that same pan around. I'm actually 5 feet higher than the last flights. But yeah, we'll look around. It's, like I said, that's what it really looks like out here. It looks really good quality without a filter. But then again, you can definitely see how foggy it is out here today. So what is your opinions? Did the ND filters make a difference on Ralph? The DJI Mini 4K? We'll find out in future flights as well, but definitely something of interest, though, to keep in mind when you're flying drones. You want to get the best quality picture you can in the moment. Well, that's going to be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Until next time, rise above, crack on.